I definitely think I'm a lot. I'm just laughing at myself because I just noticed I put a voice on when I do these. Like, I guess it's still me, but it's like a, I don't even know how to say it. But I definitely am
Are
a
you
lot
fucking kidding me?
quicker like
I
doing
gotta
this
call
shit.
Flo.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, cause that shit's just on the floor. But I'm definitely a lot quicker doing this shit dolly than I am when I do it when I do these. And I don't know if it's because like I kind of don't really have to pay attention when or I kind of like don't pay attention when I'm doing these or what, but this shit was wild easy. On a dolo tip, pause. Oh yeah, got his back. Oh, that nigga, I'm starting off in the completely wrong way. Look, I got an update. So okay, so look. All I was going did more. We got 96. Now I kind of like I said before, I kind of stopped giving a fuck about doing the I don't know if I did tell you. I was doing the optional objectives at one point, but then I looked it up and you don't really get much from it except for these tag points, and the tag points are used for the outfits that I showed y'all. Now, I got an update on that too, and apparently it's not even that you have to do them. You have to do them all to get 180. You can just keep doing the ones that you've already done because I would think that it stops at 20, right? But it doesn't. It's kind of like the crime thing on Watch Dogs on the base game. How like if even if you did 20 crimes, you could still prevent more crimes. It's like that. You can just keep doing these for however long you want. So I got I got everything you could get. Got the RC detonator from the militia, master craftsman. I got the black market joint, 20 for this, right? You know, like all of it basically. So all of these are done. So we got 96 tokens for those. I'm probably not spending them on anything. I might get one of those fits, but that's really just about it. Cause I'm not going back and redoing these now that I've done them. We got 36 points, which I didn't even know that, and we probably have a lot of money. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been getting real lucky with the bank accounts. Yeah, we got wow, and that's fucking crazy. Cause I definitely think we should have a lot more than 31,000. Cause I've been getting like it's been mad like 11Ks, 12Ks, fucking 13Ks. So and I mean, I guess, well, no, 11 plus 12 is fucking is 23. Plus 13 definitely puts us at more than 31. But our vigilante rank is all the way high, and oh, apparently we can only reach 7 more levels, which I didn't even know that. So then I kind of wonder what happens when we can you just not level up anymore, like on Fallout?
Crap.
Fuck. But yeah, that's the update. So it's probably not gonna be too many more updates because, like I said, I'm not doing the rest of these no more. I already got to the highest rank. I unlocked the perks that I needed for all of them. So at this point, it'll just be doing them for them little tag coins, and I kind of don't really give a fuck about his outfits like that. Maybe if I was playing this shit like by myself, I would, but and I don't know. I guess it's because it's an older game, but I kind of don't really care about the Watch Dogs.
Fuck.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro. This is gonna. Did they just do that shit twice because both of the lasers hit me? Because that's gonna piss me off. And I really, listen to myself talk. I fucking hate the way I talk. The way I say lasers is weird. Both of the lasers hit me. Like, fucking enunciate your words, stupid bitch. But video games are annoying sometimes. And that'd be my thing. Like, and I'm not specifically about this game, but when I be
Damn
saying
it.
like, what, look, this is what. Okay, so maybe it is this game, cause I be thinking, who the fuck thought that this was fun? Like when video games get annoying at a certain point, it's like, bro, when you made it, you couldn't. Nobody played through this level when y'all made it. You niggas just came up with an idea and was like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. Nobody actually fucking played through this, or and obviously not specifically this game. Somebody probably did, but I just be wondering who the fuck they had playing through some of these stupid ass levels, and how long did it take them to beat it? Like, did you know that this was gonna frustrate people? Like the niggas that made Seafood, they had to know that that game was gonna get on niggas'
Crap.
nerves. Man, practicing not being angry and being less impatient is definitely hard to do as a human being. I think it's even more difficult when you do stupid shit like this. Like, oh, and I always quote this nigga, but Joe Budden said one time, like, why do people choose to be sports fans? Like, who would choose to, like, who would want to willingly go through some of this pain? And I kind of think that about video games sometimes. It's like niggas are really like, and I'm one of them. We really be paying money for shit that we know is gonna piss us off. Like, or not that you know, but we'll pay money for something and then it pisses you off, and it's like, well, I already got it, so fuck it. So I'm definitely like that with games. I was
Whoa.
like that with Sifu.
I bet my bottom buck. These Bloom Forge guys run LSD late night laser parties here.
Fuck these Bloom Forge niggas with they dumbasses, but yeah. And again, not specifically this game, but I do be wondering, like, when you just play certain hard levels on games, it's like, bro, who, like, there couldn't be, and I know that they have to do that. Like, I think they have to actually have somebody play through and test the levels, but as far as I'm talking about gameplay wise,
Okay,
like
let's see
gameplay flow of the game, maybe you actually had a nigga play through like different parts of the level, but when the level was complete, did they actually have a motherfucker play through it all the way and was like, yeah, this level's
we
fun,
got
this
off
level,
through.
this level could pass. Cause not for, and I like I get the joke, but I never thought that that train mission was hard on GTA San Andreas. I never thought that that shit was hard until I had to play it on this game or on PS2. Cause a lot of that, a lot of the jokes from that meme come from the fact that if you fail that game on PS2, that you had to just drive all the way back to the starting mission. Not because niggas was failing the mission, cause I feel like I failed that mission a couple times on the 360 version. Cause and I mean it's not even really that hard. Like that joke when it's like all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. That's really all you. That's really all you have to do. You dead ass just gotta follow that motherfucker. It's Big Smoke fat ass that you gotta try and line up to see if he could shoot at some shit. That's the hard part about it. But following the train, yes, that's kind of easy. I mean, it's hard to control the dirt bike, but a lot of that, the jokes from that come from the fact that once you fuck up, you fuck up. It wasn't like now to where
Yeah,
I could
worse than I
blow
thought.
everything up in this fucking
I'll
room
call
right
him
now
once
and
I'm out of
die,
here.
and then they would just
First, let's
restart
make
me
sure I do.
right back right back there by that door.
Time for me to make my exit. Gonna cut the lights. Better.
Eliminate. That's what I see. Fuck you talking about.
Do you see him?
Ugh, oh my god. I'm out this bitch. Come on. I wiped all the guards out in the front. Gotta do the same thing for inside. No pause. But yo, I seen some shit today earlier,
Right, Eugene.
right? And it was some shit about it was some shit about RC. Yo, I'm not. Do I have to? Yo, I don't. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it's free, fine, whatever. But test Eugene's stun gun on the enemy.
Bam.
You know, that's cool and everything, right? But you know what, like, I think is a little bit just more effective than look, I missed the first shot. But, you know, I always kind of think that these have been, like, proven and, like, battle tested a little bit more than maybe a fucking remote control Bumblebee car. Nigga got the Bumblebee Camaro from Transformers and then strapped a bomb to the back of that bitch. But some shit I seen earlier. I seen Vlad, and I don't even really have a Twitter. I feel like I've said this before. I get on my tweets secondhand, just like how I get on my TikTok. So like by somebody screen recording them or taking a screenshot of them and then bringing them on Instagram. Instagram is like the black market for all the funny shit, for real. Like we get everything secondhand. So we would be like either the black market or like the thrift shop, whichever, or like Goodwill or something. Like whatever the right terminology for that would be. That's what Instagram is. But I seen this nigga Vlad had tweeted out, like he tried to clown Sweetie's album sales and was like, oh yeah, Shorty only sold 2K. If she would have came and did that interview with me, she would have sold 10x that. And, oh my goodness, bro. Like, and I'm not to shit on his platform or anything, because I agree with everybody's knock on Vlad as far as like how he promote shit and like a nigga get locked up for something and then he'll be like he'll put a clip up and be like, hey, you remember when he was on my podcast confessing to that exact crime? Well, here's that clip.
I'm gonna be honest, Frewer. It's real fucking bad. They got A-list fixers on you, man. Same type they've got on me, only I've been masking my trail for years. Hell, they don't even have my biometrics and they still keep finding me. Now they seem to want you just as bad.
After a decade? Why?
I don't know. But we need to figure this shit out before we can map out an escape plan. We don't have much to go on. All we know is that the fixers found out you were living in Hobo Town.
Yeah, well, they won't see me back there. What do we do now?
I got an idea. I'll pick you up so we can move on to phase 2.
Don't say it like that. You're gonna give me a panic attack.
Better you have one now than when we get there. Because we're gonna use you to draw out the fixers.
No. Ray? No?
Gotta go. Things are about to get real loud.
So when did they stop working for Bloom? Like, why do these niggas want them dead so bad? And I mean, I guess maybe that, cause T-Bone said that, and I said this before about the mayor shit. T-Bone said that fucking they sent somebody to kill that lady, and I just don't. It does that lady Rose Washington, and I don't think like, cause unless she was fucking the mayor and then they just got into a domestic dispute. Not that that makes it better, but it makes more sense. Like, why would the mayor just run into this random Bloom employee in a hotel room? Like, you feel me? They never really put that backstory together to where if were they fucking, were they was at an escort, like, and they shouldn't have to spoon feed everything to you as a consumer. I'm not saying that, but because I mean the overall point still makes sense, which is that somebody has a video of a politician committing a crime, whether it be the fact that he was sleeping with a prostitute or the fact that he murdered somebody, because either way the end goal was the fact that there's a video of the mayor killing somebody. So I kind of understand why, like, how they used it as a blackmail. I just, like I said before, the reason that the video exists just doesn't make sense to me. But back to the Vlad and Saweetie shit. I understand. Can I? Oh my god, I did get a fucking twofer. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, bit 2 for 1. I was going for the 3 for 1, but fuck it. I got a 2 for 1. I'll take it.
We have to look for him. Go over
Yeah, the nigga was like, she would have sold 10x that if she would have came and did my interview, and that's already some, like, bro, I be seeing, and I get that they're not just media platforms. Like, it's not like, I mean, it is, because at the end of the day, somebody owns Complex, but it's not like Complex is coming out and saying like that one time where Cardi won an award and BET as a platform came out and was like, and then there goes Nicki Minaj getting dragged by her lace front or something stupid and corny. And again, I think that was just like the platform. I don't think that was the nigga that owned BET that did that. Somebody that was it's probably just like an intern or some shit like that. But I get that it's different, but it's not, because Vlad is trying to be a hip hop platform, such as a BET, or not trying. He is one. But that's like he's in that space of the complexes, the BETs, the Breakfast Club. So you can't come out, at least like put it on your Finsta or something. One, and then two, I just don't. And I'm not saying that his name doesn't hold any weight. It does, but I just be wondering, like, what do niggas like? Bro, you think she would have went from fucking 2K to 20K off of the, like, I just don't understand this. It's not like Saweetie fell off. Niggas know who Saweetie is, and I don't mean this like no disrespect or anything, but if you don't know anything else about Saweetie, you know that she's bad. And I mean, and that sounded real sexist. So I guess I can't really defend it, but I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that that's how I think, but if you don't know anything else, you know who she is because she looks good. That sounded even a lot more sexist. So not because she looks good, but I guess what I'm saying is because that sounded horrible, and I don't mean that to say that she's only famous because she looks good. I mean that to say that the niggas that don't listen to her music would still know about her because she's a good looking woman. You feel me? It's not like she just fell off and is only getting 2,000 likes on Instagram and nobody knows who the fuck she is. And even if it did come to something like that, because this is me trying to defend her, and this is coming out fucking horrible. But even if it was something like that, bro, to where she wasn't getting as many likes on Instagram as she was before. Nigga, do you think you would have been the one that, like, I just don't get that. You can't, like, what's the point of coming out and making that joke and trying to clown on her because you got, like, if you was butthurt because you ain't get the interview, just say that, because Sweetie does not. And I mean, she came out and was like, yo, I fuck with Black TV. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who told you I wouldn't do that. They weren't speaking on my behalf. But bro, you can't, because a motherfucker turned you down for an interview, you gonna come out and shit on them. And then he told her, this is how A&Rs burn relationships with media companies. No, nigga, this is how media companies burn relationships with artists. Who the fuck do you think you are to where I have to come do an interview with you? What the fuck if she really did say that and was like, no, I'm not doing Vlad? And I mean, the quote that he gave was like, I guess somebody said she won't do Vlad, so that sounds like it's targeted and like it's not Vlad, and like it's just that I won't do Vlad. But even if it was that, who the fuck is she? Who the fuck is she to not, like, I mean, who the fuck is he to think that she can't make that decision? Yes, Vlad, I don't think that the people that I'm gonna make music for are gonna be watching a fucking Vlad TV interview, but you never know, because she watches Vlad TV interviews, so maybe she would've went on there. But it's like, my nigga, you can't just, you feel me? And I'm not offended on her behalf, because I hate when people do that, when you get, like, niggas get super butthurt and shit like they know somebody. So I'm not ever offended on nobody's behalf, but that's just kind of crazy to be like, yo, she turned me down for an interview. This is like, I would have helped her sell more. This is how you burn bridges, when it's like nobody knows that she turned you down for an interview until you say that. So it's like you was just waiting on a reason to get on the internet and shit on and clown this girl. And that's kind of, feel me? Like, even after that freestyle shit, like that's kind of corny. I don't like that. I don't really do the whole selective politicking. If it's right, if it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And I don't really like the whole let's shit on Shorty for selling 2K. Cause it's like, bro, niggas have never tried to sell one of something. Imagine selling multiple of something. Like, and I know that this is gonna sound crazy, but bro, it is 2,000 sales. That means somewhere, somehow, 2,000 people listen to that. And that's a lot of people. It might not seem like a lot because you're looking at 2,000 versus however many million followers across all social media platforms. But what the fuck if that ain't what they follow her for? They say it all on the Joe Budden podcast all the time. A lot of the people that listen to the podcast didn't necessarily know about Joe Budden the rapper. And I did, but I'm going to keep it 100. I just knew about Pump It Up. Like, all the other cool shit. And, like, one of my favorite freestyles is the Boy Look At Here freestyle. That nigga said, I talk about birds cause my hunt ass bigger. You in the pursuit of happiness. Bum ass nigga. That's one of my favorite bars. But I wouldn't have heard that freestyle unless Joe Budden played it. So people can follow you for a different reason and then figure out that your music is hard and then be like, oh, alright, that's fire. Like, she hasn't put out music in a long ass time. And as a nigga that's a hip hop fan, I heard about the Draco song and the Icy tape. So maybe this just didn't get a lot of promotion. Maybe she didn't want it to get a lot of promotion. It's nothing wrong with that. I just don't think that we gotta come out and shit on a motherfucker because, oh, you sold 2K. Niggas have never tried to sell one of something, and if you have, you might not have been that successful at doing it. Selling things are hard, especially when it comes to you. I don't want to say selling yourself because that sounds horrible, but essentially music is you and how you feel and your opinion and your whatever and your the way you see the world. It's like something. It's like being a YouTuber, like being a streamer or something. Is you putting yourself out to the world, not you putting out a t-shirt, and I mean that is yourself, that's your artistic expression, yada yada yada. But this is different from like a cookbook or anything else, to where it's like, this is me, this is how I feel, this is how I see the world, this is the things I've been through, these are my experiences, and this is my voice. Hi, and then you gotta sell that. So I mean, I'm not about to come out and shit on the girl. Oh, she only sold 2K. She sold, that's a lot. Then more like, it's, you feel me? Niggas a clown on a girl for selling 2K, but get 23,000 or get 23 likes on Instagram. Like, and that's not even you selling something. That's a picture. That's free to like, bro. They just you feel me? Like, it's hard, bro. It's hard. I'm not about to.
So we use you
shit
to
on
get
that
their
girl.
attention, and then
They following her for
them
some
to the
reason.
source.
Not sold.
You can tell me about all your concerns when we're on the road. Are you ready?
Nope.
Good. Let's go.
And I hope that earlier that shit that I said, I wasn't trying to be offensive or sexist. I guess I was just trying to say that, kind of like how I said with the Glorilla shit, like how people, like, niggas are fucking with her more because oh, she makes music that niggas could listen to. I kind of think it's like I was trying to, I guess, make a
What
point
do I
like
do if
that
I
to where
see
like
somebody?
niggas will, even if
Act
they don't
normal.
listen to your music, niggas will know about a girl for some reason. You feel me? Because it was kind of like the same thing I was saying with the Ice Spice shit. Even though niggas are
We don't
making
want
fun
to
of the
tip
way
them
she,
off.
like, not
Well,
necessarily
then
making fun of the
normal
way
for
she
you or
looks, but they
normal
do
for me,
kind of do
because
that
normal for me
sometimes.
means
But
I avoid
she
people like
is
the
still
plague,
bad,
especially the
and I think
dangerous
it's kind of
ones.
like that to where like
Normal.
even if the world
I just
doesn't
need enough time
necessarily
to hack
know
them
you for
and see if I
what
can
you
find
do, they
something to
might
work
know
with.
you for
You just
just
walk. I'll keep up.
how you look. So I hope that
What makes
that
you
didn't
think
sound
this'll
sexist and
work?
like I was just
They'll
being
be
like, oh, niggas only
watching
know
for
her because she
you.
looks good. I
They
wasn't
know
trying to
you've
say
been
it like
squatting in
that, but
Hobotown.
I'm saying
Don't
even if they
call it
didn't know
that.
her for rapping,
So,
you still know Sweetie
if
because she looks
you're
good.
fishing
Because the
for
first time I seen
fixers,
Sweetie, I was like,
what
damn.
am
And
I,
then I seen,
bait?
I was like, oh
You
shit,
are
and she
a
rap.
pivotal part of this plan, man.
I'm not, I don't think it's
Bait.
nothing. I don't think there's nothing wrong
What
with
if they
admitting
make
that.
a
I'm not
move?
saying that she's
We
only
want
famous
them to
because she
make a
looks good.
move.
Obviously, she's
That's
famous
where
because she
I
can
come
make
in.
good music.
I'll
It's
hit
not
them
just
first, and if they call
because
it
it's
in, or
bitches
if
that
they
I mean,
run,
let me
I'll
not say
track them
bitches.
to
I'm
the
trying to
source.
stop saying that. I swear to
You're
God.
gonna have
But
to
it's
trust
women
me.
that look good
Ha.
everywhere. Like
What?
JT said this a while ago, but I haven't. She was like, I think she was in an
are the
argument with
original
somebody on Twitter. But
cause
she
of
was
all of
like,
my trust
you keep
issues.
saying you
Who
pretty, you
fished
pretty,
you
you
out of
pretty,
that
and now
damn
that's
trunk?
cool. But what does that mean? I haven't
Well,
I haven't seen an
yeah,
ugly bitch in a
there
while.
was
It's
that.
pretty bitches everywhere.
Uh-huh.
She
Still
told that
wondering why
girl
it took
get
so
a pretty
long.
hit
We're
single.
playing the quiet game the rest of the way, okay?
Fine by me.
But that's kind of what I'm saying. Like
Still see
niggas
some
will know
flaws in
you
this
because you
plan.
look good, but it would more people know you if you look good and you're talented. So I guess that was my point.
But don't
Like
listen to me. Nobody
the
ever
people who
does.
don't know her because they think she's talented would know her because she looks good, because she's covering both bases, not just that she looks good. That wasn't my my point. And I guess at all of that, like if she has all these followers and all of these likes and shit, it can't be that she fell off. Like I said, it's like sometimes people just follow you for a different reason. Maybe they seen her after the Carisha Please interview and was like, yo, she's funny. Let me, and I mean, I haven't seen the interview, but I just don't. Niggas is like, oh, you got all these followers and this is how many people listen to your music, bro. You know how many people listen to the Joe Budden podcast now that might not, I mean, and you would be real stupid to not know this, but they might not know that that nigga used to rap. Or if they do, they might not know he rapped at the clip that he did.
Any sign of fixers?
Yeah.
I got you covered.
Yep.
You understand?
Yeah.
This is our trap.
Yeah.
Say it.
This is our trap. Well, you know what? This is our trap. This is our trap.
Tobias,
Yeah.
you can't keep on saying it, otherwise they'll know it's a trap.
Yeah. This is our trap.
Getting a little close there, Ray. They'll see you.
I didn't pay attention to shit these niggas said on the way over here. Bro, why is he walking so fucking slow? But yeah, that was really all I had to talk about, because I seen that shit and it kind of just was like, you feel me? I don't really want to come out and shit on somebody because they like, bro, selling things are difficult.
I don't like the look of this guy. He's real suspicious.
Yeah.
He looks like a PI, working a case, not yours.
Yeah, that was about to be a nigga. Fuck you talking about DOA? You talking
The
about he
guy
a
on
PR?
the bench is eyeballing me.
It's a stick, it's a drum. I'll drop something, nigga.
Just a worker on his lunch break, Frewer. Move on.
Nigga seen a black man and got scared. God damn, boy. Look, for her ass, that racism started coming out of him.
Ray?
Yo, I heard this a while ago, and I guess some of this shit is kind of making sense to me now. All of the PS4 chats, I guess they record all of the audio from it, and I guess I don't go into, because I know some people who, like, before they do the PS4 recording thing, they'll like start a party and then just be in there by themselves, and I thought about doing that, but I don't really do that. I kind of just talk like directly into the mic, but it does kind of make sense how like certain shit, because I had a joke yesterday and I can't even really say it because it'll probably get cut out again. But it was about something, and it just got cut out. There wasn't any pop-ups or anything, and it happens sometimes. And I'm like, why is there just a big ass fucking cut or jump in this video? Like I didn't do this.
Looks like he's
Obviously,
just
I've said
meeting
many
friends.
times I don't know how to edit.
Relax.
Like I didn't do this, so I wonder how it gets there. And it's because they hear certain words, and it's just like, oh, we can't have that on here, which is crazy because it's like you don't even know where I'm putting this. You don't know what I'm doing with this. You don't know none of that. Yeah. Shout out to Sweetie.
It's a wonder I haven't gotten into any major accidents yet. Maybe I'll get rid of my car before that happens.
And I like her fucking response to it too. Like, I make music for pretty bitches. I'm sorry if you can't relate. That's hard, my
Don't
nigga.
freak
Like,
out, but I've got a guy tailing you.
Not freaking out, not freaking out.
you better not freak out. Look, he do something stupid, I'm gonna do something stupid. But that's hard as fuck to me.
Hey man, you got a little something to spare for a vet?
Do I look like I have anything to spare? Come on.
He needs something to
You don't have
spare.
be a dick about it. I'm just looking for a little help here, man.
That
That's a
dickhead.
no-go on your tail. And I got no record of your homeless friend there.
What makes you so special, huh?
Yo, that dickhead. Oh, this is the homeless nigga. I was finna say that dickhead asked for a car, asked for some money, and then hopped in a car.
My home uninvited.
Hey, look, I just don't think because you homeless don't mean you won't get shot. Alright,
This is not your home. This is
I'm
the
clutching.
middle of the street.
I'm
Shake
clutching
him
him.
off now.
I'm
We
clutching
don't have
him.
time for this, Frewer.
Clutching.
Back off, or I will fuck you up, sir.
Me, you,
Oh.
Is that a gun?
Oh my goodness, bitch. It's Chicago. You've seen a gun before. Is that a gun? I ain't gonna lie. One mission per video is kind
Do I
of
look like I have anything to
good,
spare? Come on.
a good ratio. I ain't gonna lie.
dick about it. I'm just looking for a little help.
I still ain't even touched that money. How much do we got now? Order them upgrades. See, look, that's a more accurate representation of how much I should have. 1,000% I should have $2,800 or 280,000. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, 280K. Yeah, that's a lot more than because them niggas tried to hit me with the what the fuck that number was last time? 35,000 or some shit like that.
On your tail.
Good.
I
I'm
got
glad it
no
updated
record
because
of
I'm
your
like,
homeless
nigga,
friend.
I've
What
been
makes
playing
you
this
so
game
special,
for
huh?
dead ass hours, like enough to get all of them shits done. I've been playing this for hours. Every time I seen the bank account, I've been hitting it because it was a certain point. It was like 11K, 12K. Like I said, just mad money. Even it was a couple $1,000 was like that one stacking up. So it's like you're not telling me I only got
Shake him off
35K.
now. We don't have time for this, Frewer.
Back off, or
But yeah, cause this shit is about to be too long, and I kind of don't want it to be, so I'm about to do Rooney. But yeah, that was really all I had to talk about today. I kind of wish I had more to talk about, but I don't know. I kind of just wanted to get my opinion on that, and I really wish I had a better way of wording shit, cause that shit I said earlier, like I really, like as I was saying it, I noticed that it's something really fucked up. And again, just to reiterate, I'm not saying that people are only listening to that girl because she looks good. I feel like that's fucked up to say. Like that's real like fucked up and like demeaning and like sexist. I'm not saying that she's only getting listeners because she looked good, and I hope that I explained my point, which was that it's not that niggas only know her because she's bad, but I'm saying if you don't listen to the current music, you know her because she blew off of that one song, and then you know her because she looks good. Not necessarily that only people know her because she look. I guess what I'm trying to say is like looking good when you do things is not like it might help you get more traction, if that makes sense. Like more people would follow women on Instagram just because women like looking at women, men like looking at women, everybody likes looking at an attractive girl. So I hope that didn't come across sexist or like I was trying to like shit on that girl or nothing like that, because I'll clown on a motherfucker all day, but I don't really like to do the whole shitting on somebody and trying to like make it seem like people aren't talented or like people are like bad people or you know like sir, as my nigga S Mac would say, I don't really want to paint that narrative. But yeah, tell the people that you love them. Go get some money. Go listen to the Sweetie tape. Fuck you talking about, huh? I don't know what that shit called, but go listen to that motherfucker. You dig? Go tap in. Uh, damn. What's something y'all should watch? Go watch Frozen. Cause you know, icy, Frozen. Yes, no. Yeah, y'all said shut up and leave. Alright, got you. Y'all niggas have a good day doing whatever the fuck you gotta do. Especially now, cause niggas is back at school. And probably back at the JOB. So, you know, fuck them people. You're not gonna have to deal with that shit forever. And yeah, have a good day. Get some money. And yeah, I'm outro.